Come on, bounce. Bounce. Come on, bounce. Bounce. Come on, bounce. Bounce. Come on, bounce. I can slow it down so you can pump it. Bring it up, come on. Everybody knows him. 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 Are you ready? Everybody knows him. 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 This land's a trap.
Right, fam, can I get some love in the chat, please? It episode 11, and we are so happy you all are. So without further ado, let's get into it! Hello, everybody!
Feeling today.
Oh,
Well.
uh-oh.
Whatever.
Fox got up here, hold on.
I don't exist.
Who's
You are.
okay. What is up, ladies and gentlemen? The highest, the flyest, the guys of all time. The highest fly guy himself, joined with my cohorts today. We're looking to have an excellent podcast. Episode 11, Penguin Arrest by Sega Reboots tier list on Kim's Airplane Bomb. Those are words in a very specific order, and we are very happy to have you here. So, introducing the person who just appeared on the screen, the man, the myth, the legend, the dreadlocked, burgundy shirt, glasses himself. He needs to kill him slowly. Say what's up to the people.
Yo, dudes, how y'all feeling? I'm glad to be here tonight. I hope everybody else is glad to be here. Got some nice stuff to talk about.
And all the way to my right, we have the glasses, mustache, white t-shirt, and earphone man himself, Mr. Silly Willy TV. How you doing today?
Hello, everybody! Silly underscore have you?
Yes.
And then, of course,
And-
last but not least,
Me. Hey, what's up? And you, because I already did my introduction. Shout out to the people here. Big shout out to Bad Incorporated, Cheeseburger Eddie, Kawaii Bree, Dice Witch, all in the building. What's up, everybody? We're happy to have you, man. Seriously, we have a fantastic show for you today with a slightly new format coming up. So normally, what we do is we sit there and we rant, rave, and ramble in your faces, all day. But we're gonna change that up. We're gonna do first section of the show is gonna be ranting and raving and rambling. Then we're gonna have more of an open format part of the show where if Willie gives the ultimate yay or nay on this one, we may or may not bring on guests. Willie, I will leave that for you to decide. So if you can't come on the show, you know to blame.
Hey, yo, he just used you.
So
He
just for the
threw you
record,
under the
everybody,
bus.
literally suggested this idea 5 minutes before
5
we
minutes
started.
ago.
And
Like,
then was
he really
like,
did
and
just
hey,
bring
unless
this.
this idea that I literally just had doesn't work, you can go tell this guy to go for himself.
You know
So
what?
I
don't
am
feel
actually
bad
going to go ahead and
'cause
say
it wasn't me.
no right here and now because I still don't fully understand what he's talking about.
See, guys, what it is like, listen, these guys are out here playing checkers. All right.
And
I'm
he
playing-
just comes
I'm
in
playing
with
chess.
this set of backgammon game, and it's like, hey guys.
Man out here playing Bakugan, talking about we playing checkers.
Playing checkers out here.
I'm
Gotta
just
step it
sharpening
up.
my skills in Among Us if I'm not chosen, FYI.
Oh my gosh. Jeez, why you gotta be like that, jeez?
Yeah, but we want to say, for real, guys, thank you for being here. And let's move into our first topic of the day, which will be the Club Penguin arrest. You want to take us off on that one, Malik?
All right. I guess I'll be the one. So, do you guys remember Club Penguin? Back in the day when you was back in I was in middle school when Club Penguin was out. It's a pretty interesting game. You used to be a little penguin that could throw snowballs at people, go snowboard and do a lot of little cutesy things. Fond memories. Apparently it shut down back in 2017. Disney, I guess, was just like, I'm done with this, so goodbye. And some independent modders decided to pick it up around that same time and have been running it probably since then. And yeah, this just happened this year, last week. Yeah, and the people who were running the essential mod of this game have been arrested by French police, but I'm sorry, misquoting here. They were arrested, but they have been since released, and the game has been officially shut down by Disney.
But what did they get arrested for?
Yeah,
Like a
that's
cease and
my
desist?
question: is what is the for running a game without?
Well, yeah, it's because of that. Disney since 2017 has been shutting down random clones of Club Penguin, and actually these guys were running the biggest Club Penguin clone ever since it like closed. I think they had like 2 million people, 2 million players, or something like that.
Yeah. Okay, so I've seen stuff similar to this, like with like Ragnarok Online. You know?
Yeah, I know. Malik is
Oh wait,
chronically
yeah. It
low
says
volume.
it says boost your voices down. Oh yeah, music is drowning you out. Yeah.
Ah,
But Willie, do
Or
you
music.
do you want to add your thoughts on Club Penguin?
I think created an account when it first came out, and was honestly so confused as to that's actually not true. I had already thrown my allegiances into RuneScape at the time, and so therefore anything else, because I was, you know, whatever age I was at that point in time, nothing else was like as. So I never really played it, but I definitely remember it. I definitely remember it being hype. As far as the raid goes, I mean, I'm just like, y'all really felt it was necessary to shut down like an independent mod of a game that's like that's being kept alive because people love to play it. Like, we already know that Disney has too much money and time on their hands, but like this is just some real extra level crap. Like,
I'm actually. Oh, my fault. Were you?
no, that's like it's Disney is just salty. Yeah, like
yeah, totally agree with that. Disney
like there
is
is I cannot think of a possible reason as to why they like what they're sitting down and be like, how dare these people go back and play this old IP that we own technically still, but decided to cut shut. Like what? I don't know. It doesn't make any sense to me. But then again, half the shit that Disney.
I'm kind of down with this for just the memes alone. You know what I mean? Like I'm like this is really dumb. Like they went so ham. They're like Club Penguin, get these motherfuckers out of here immediately. Like it's like, bro, like calm down, relax. It's a game literally about penguins that people just enjoyed playing. And like the sad part is like most of the community is just like people who just really enjoyed the game, you know?
The community is made up of people like Dice who just really loved the game and wanted to go back and just live in that nostalgia for a while. And I don't say that with any malice. I say that like, yeah, like there's people out there just wanting to like go back and play an old game.
Yeah, they really just miss it for the nostalgia. And I mean, honestly, I'm not surprised about this type of situation. It's Disney we're talking about.
We all know that the real reason that this is happening is because Disney is planning on releasing a Club Penguin movie.
That's pretty much what it is.
Club Penguin movie? Probably not. I don't know, man. We see the patterns and stuff like this from companies like Nintendo, so I don't know.
Out me like that.
But this, like, by far, like, you gotta admit, like, this feels just petty. This is so petty.
Of course it's petty.
Well, yeah.
I 100% agree that it's petty.
What?
Like, bro, there's a pizza maker on screen. Like,
this would, for the record, this is kind of like the equivalent of somebody having somebody having bought out Miniclip, shut it down, and then some like two people in like their apartment were just running the site and just for the old games. Nothing new is coming on there, but it's basically just like an archive site. And then the person who who still owned it came and shut it down because they were just like, nah, we just don't like you doing it. Like. Did it cost monthly?
I don't even know the details of this. When it comes to like the actual game, like I've been left Club Penguin and Behind in the Dust along with Maple Story and all those types of games, bro.
My Club Penguin fans out there, was this a monthly service or like what was the deal with this? Like, is there a reason as to why like there may have been like some flags that got thrown up in Disney system? Because I thought this was just like a free to play, you know, like MMO, you know, early MMO of like Flash games back in the day kind of thing. But
Yeah, I remember it being
I
free to
mean,
play.
shout out to anybody who's like really rocking with like Club Penguin in
Insane.
2022.
there
You know
was
what
a
I mean?
membership that was like $5.99 or something. Okay, so there was an initial membership. I have to imagine though that did it say anything about this new one? Like, were they charging people?
Nah, they weren't. I don't know. Like, it doesn't. The article itself doesn't say anything about that. I know that there originally was a Discord group, but that's mostly disbanded now. And like, they were released. They were released. They were released from custody anyway.
So there is one scenario in which I can imagine this, like, there being.
Hold on, wait 1 second. Resident expert, Club Penguin expert Dice, which says
It just
there
got
was a membership that was
$5.99.
$5.99 or something. All right, so they were making money off of this IP.
So okay, but so then
yeah, but with like 10 million users, I doubt that the server
my
that they had any
question
users
though
for that.
is, but but it goes but like, hold on, so before we get to that, because my question is was the mod that these two French individuals running, like, were they charging people like any amount of money to keep a server running, or like were they getting like PayPal? Like, in that particular instance, I'm not
Like, were there
saying
donations?
it justifies Disney's actions. It was still petty as fuck because I can't imagine they were making like bank off of it. But like, in that one particular scenario, I can see Disney being like, how dare you make money independently off of our product without having paid us like pennies on the cent commission or something. Like,
I mean, I agree with you, but even so, it's like hosting
it's
a
still
server
beyond
farm is
petty.
expensive. It's like they don't actually make money. They
Yeah.
make money, yes, they make money, but they don't make any money.
They probably make enough to like buy coffee once a week.
Yeah, they make enough to like get themselves some coffee or something. Most of that goes right back into the server farms. Like, there's
No,
I don't
seriously,
know,
because
dude.
like, no, because maintaining servers like that is not cheap.
yeah, with 10 million, definitely with 10 million users. I'm just thinking about their user base. Period.
Do they have wait? There's 10 million users on the mod, like the one that these.
Yeah, on the mod.
Oh.
They might have been making some coin,
They actually
bro.
might have been making some coin on that. That said, though,
like
I before, because now that I'm with this new information, I have to say, I do actually kind of want to see the numbers. I don't think it still was like Disney definitely could have let it slide, but they're
I doubt it because we don't hear anything about a lawsuit about like them being sued for them wanting
that-
money out of it or anything about them like settling out of court.
Well, and
So
that's kind of why I'm thinking this was just.
yeah.
Can you imagine like if like the people who were like running the servers were just like Italian mobsters? It was like we're really about to make some dough off of this Club Penguin money right here. No one will ever.
God.
They're not.
It's
They're
the-
not Italian. They're Floridian.
It's the perfect scam.
They're Italian mafia, but they're not even from Italy. They're from Florida.
It's actually just DeSantis. The sole person that ordered this.
Oh my god.
Hey, it's your boy Dino Baldino right here. You know we're gonna.
You are not my boy. I don't know you.
Hey.
If the cops ask, you would never
I don't know
hear.
you like that.
What are you in the market for? Like an amphibious bird that happens to be in a club?
An amphibious bird that's in a club. Bro, I don't even know what you're talking about. Good day.
You know what I'm selling? A little bit of that Club Penguin.
Oh my god.
And that is what that scenario would look like if a mobster had to sell you a monster from like a 50s cliche movie had to sell you
Oh my
a
god.
Club Penguin membership.
So listen, kids, that's been our advisory warning on how you ward that away.
But before we like skip off to the next subject, I wanted to I'm gonna ask this question to both chat and to my co-host here. We would like some participation if you could. What was your browser-based experience, growing up, whether it be say Club Penguin or RuneScape or Neopets? Like, what do you like really remember from like back in the day? What was like your big browser-based experience? Chat, feel free to enter that in. Willie, how do you? What was your experience?
Mine was really and then it kind of morphed in craft, except I didn't. I'm
we got some fans out there. Bad Incorporated says Habbo. I don't know what that one is, but I know Neo. I know. Oh, Habbo Hotel. Oh, actually, I do remember Habbo Hotel. Yeah.
Habbo Hotel. I gotta look this up.
I just remember by the name when you put it all together, it made sense. Dice Witch says Neopets, RuneScape, Club Penguin, all the above. Yo, Dice was out here getting it, bro.
Dice was on these games.
He said, browser based. I'm about that life. My computer can't handle this shit for too long.
Real talk.
What about you, Malik?
Browser-based games? If we're talking about like my first browser-based game, probably I forget the name of it, but do you remember the dinosaur with back in the day? Used to play on like school computers. Used to run around, be able to collect eggs, shoot people. It's like a half a dinosaur, half robot. Let me see if I can like Google.
I don't remember that one.
What happened?
Nanosaur. I like that boy came in with the back.
Moy with the fucking
flex, block, interception. That's why she my partner. That's what she here for. Help me out. Yeah, that's just dinosaur. There we go.
Dice said, I told y'all I did not have friends as a child. And then I'll end mine off with what was it? Stickdeath.com.
Stick was pretty good.
Yeah, stickdeath.com, newgrounds.com. Like I definitely was like
Newgrounds back in the goddamn.
I definitely was like a Newgrounds kid back in the day. You couldn't tell me nothing.
Well, okay, and if we're just including, I thought we were just doing MMOs, but keep going. I have a whole.
Well, I just said browser based, you know.
Because then games. Like old school addicting games, like the Impossible Quiz, and there was this one. It was a really stupid, like, very clearly a marketing thing. But do y'all remember when Pop-Tarts released that like online Pop-Tart factory?
No.
That you can make it. Yeah, you really remembers.
I saw the commercial.
I
was all about that shit.
Yeah. Real quick, Adelaide, what's with the Penguins? We were talking about the Disney game Club Penguin, that like people were running like a fan base server for, and then got sued. Not sued, but they got like basically a cease and desist, and they got arrested. Dice Switch says, "Ooh, addicting games." Bad Incorporated says, "You had no Habbo." I did not. I
don't think Habbo.
Don't know what Habbo is.
Habbo may have been a European.
Yeah, you're no Habbo Hotel was definitely in the U.S., but but I just didn't play it. But yeah, man. Yeah, Stick Death and Newgrounds for me, man. You couldn't tell me shit as a Newgrounds kid, bro. That was some of the best times that like we had out here. You know what I mean?
Nope, never seen this.
Yo, whoa, we're getting a little violent. She said, "You Google that shit now."
I didn't Google it. I Googled it.
I want to see Habbo.
Yeah, Google it. I never seen this. I'll be real with you. My brain is like blank.
I don't like being told what to do, so I'm
I remember Habbo Hotel. Oh damn!
I'm glad you remember this.
I do remember this game. This came a little bit later on to the scene though. By this point in time, I was kind of I had moved past this, but I definitely remember it. God damn! Talk about it.
Yeah.
Anyway, X, did Sunny originate on Newgrounds?
Yeah.
Is that a game? Sunny originate on Newgrounds?
I don't remember. You know how many things originate on Newgrounds?
I'm about to say, bro. I can't remember all Newgrounds games.
But real quick, I wanted to give a shout out to the creators. Speaking of Newgrounds, shout out to the creators of Smiling Friends for creating a fantastic show. For people that don't know, like those guys are Newgrounds affiliates. Definitely there since the beginning. They're good friends with like Oni and G, Ego Raptor, the whole Stamper. Not in real life, but listen, I feel as a Newgrounds kid, like a personal.
It's just like you're just like a quick shout out to like all my homies. Like, wait, but did you know these people?
No. But I felt like a personal sense of pride when like the Newgrounds animators got their own like official TV show. So if you haven't seen Smiling Friends, like highly suggest going to check it out. Really fun show. Not gonna
Emotional, damn it.
Yeah, and for you, Adelaide, yes, Sony originated on Newgrounds. Apparently, I just like looked it up.
But speaking about things coming back from the past, Sega reboots Jet Set getting ready to reboot Jet Set Radio and Crazy Taxi with big budget money, guys. Listen, we were already getting the other Jet Set Radio game, but now we're also getting a Crazy Taxi as well. What's the money involved? How do we feel?
I feel excited. I'm gonna be honest with you here. If I'm a rate it right now on a scale of 1 to 10. You got it, G. On a scale of 1 to 10, I'm already at a 10. I really want to play another Crazy Taxi, and I really want to play another Jet Set Radio. Like,
I'm gonna go ahead. Well, okay, if it's a package deal, I'm gonna say
separate projects. They have a couple projects in the
no,
works.
but I'm saying like in the context of like us being hype about them both, both of them being one separate. I mean, if we're doing individually, I would say I'm more hype about Jet Set Radio than about Crazy Taxi. Not because Crazy Taxi was an amazing game, but because I'm sitting here thinking to myself, it's cool, and definitely with Jet Set Radio, there's just so much you can do there. If they actually put like a ton of money and work behind it, like that has me hype. I mean, I can't like. It means that there's some original music that can come out of that, just like some really unique gameplay. That could be cool. Crazy Taxi as well, but like, if you're gonna be putting that much money behind it and that much effort behind it, is it just to revamp the graphics and gameplay? Like, you gonna do a story mode? Like, what's your intention with that? So with that I'm a little bit. I'm about a 7 out of 10 on. I'm still interested and hyped for it, but I'm like a little. What's your end game here?
Well, so I think we got to keep in mind, like, yo, how big Crazy Taxi was when it came out. Like, it didn't seem like everybody was like super hype on Crazy Taxi, but every arcade cabinet, I mean, not every arcade that you went to had a Crazy Taxi in it. And most people that did own a Dreamcast more than likely owned Crazy Taxi as well. It's one of the must-have games.
Yeah.
For it. Even more,
you probably had one or the other. If you didn't have Jet Set Radio, then you probably played Crazy Taxi. If you played Crazy Taxi, then you probably
wasn't Crazy Taxi kind of the PlayStation equivalent? I mean, not equivalent. Sorry, that's not the right word. But like, it came out as on the PlayStation. That was there.
No. Crazy Taxi and Jet Set Radio both originate on the Dreamcast, and then they went over to Xbox.
Crazy Taxi was. I did not know.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Remember because Xbox.
Yo, Lolex, how you doing? Welcome.
What's poppin', Lolex? Remember, Sega had some deal with Microsoft when the Xbox came out. When a good amount of their games actually went over there. That's why we had Dead or Alive 3 over on the Xbox original. Jet Set Radio Future was an Xbox exclusive.
Yeah.
It actually came packaged with what was it? Jet Set Radio, and it might have been Gotham was in there as well. I think it might have been.
Yeah, Project Gotham.
Oh.
Yeah. Kill him. It seems like you're being summoned.
I am not being summoned.
It's just something going on.
So.
Yo, bad. How you feeling?
Dreamcast was killing the game if it was not so easily bootlegged. Let me get my thoughts off about Crazy Taxi and this. I'm excited for both games. I think that that arcadey style of Crazy Taxi is going to do well, and I think that of course if they do Jet Grind Radio proper, It'll be great. Yes, you're gonna need to add a bunch of things to them, but the core parts of the game that exist are actually fun enough to stand on their own merits. There's never gonna be a time where driving a taxi around like a maniac isn't gonna be a fun thing to do.
Totally.
Yeah.
No, that goes without saying. I mean, there's no doubt that both of them are definitely titles that, like, on surface level, I always enjoy seeing revamps and it's more of just, like, specifically, like, if their intention really is to, like, go in there with like a solid dev team and money. I'm just kind of curious as to, like, what are you gonna do something with that, or are you just gonna give us like a really polished, awesome looking Crazy Taxi?
I mean, if you sit down and really like think about it, Crazy Taxi isn't a game that you're gonna have to like fully flesh out and repolish and rebuild
Right?
from the ground up. You can keep it as like an arcadey type of game.
Oh yeah.
But Jet Set Radio is the real one that we should probably sit down and like think about the type of content that's coming out for it. Because like, yes, we can sit here and say we want it to be fleshed out. It's gonna have to have like a better story mode, something a little more cohesive in the way that you follow it. But at the end of the day, the thing that really matters about a game like Jet Set Radio is gonna be the music.
Yes, I do agree. Though I would say the music and the gameplay are important. Like the aesthetic definitely carried Jet Set Radio and Jet Grind Radio Future way further than probably the gameplay actually did. Yeah. But at the same token, they did have a solid gameplay mechanic as well.
Yeah. And I mean, if you flesh that out and you just like treat it like normal, I guess if you rebuild
I'm sorry. Can we take a moment to appreciate that ridiculous running that was just going down? Wait, where was it? Hold on. It was the cops that just, like, got beat up. Yeah, wait, here we go.
I got it. Also, Will, you have you have us in Discord, right? Like on the share screen. That's why we're doing that. But I'm looking on here.
Yeah,
that carries into mini games. Yeah, music. I mean, music can turn like a soundtrack into. I'm sorry, a good soundtrack can turn a game into like. Just it amplifies everything about that game.
Yeah, I mean, but when it comes to Just Set Radio, the music was definitely something that cemented it as an icon of its type.
Yeah. No, I'm curious now because it kind of comes out in this like when did Jet Set Radio come out? Like probably like 2002, maybe 2003.
Yeah, I think so. I mean, if we want to get an exact date, give me just a second.
Yeah, like.
Oh.
2000.
There we go. So when this game comes out, like it's at the height of like when hip hop is being like accepted.
There we go.
Like,
there's the run. It's
Yo, why are they so upright?
right.
It's like the opposite of a Naruto run. Yeah, but we'll see. All right, so all right, guys. From the chat, level of hypeness on.
So there was a couple things as chat puts in their level of hype, because that's definitely it.
1 out of 10. 1 out of 10. Chat.
So the spiritual successor to the Jet Set series that's already coming out, that's already been announced. That's by Sega too, right?
No, that's an
That's
indie.
not Sega. Okay.
That's an indie game, yeah.
Yeah.
But it's made by the same team though, right?
No. It's made by
no.
This will have, I believe, creators, like basically the creators of the game. No, the other game's a fan game.
So okay, wait.
It's a real game, but it's not like any of the developers from the original.
To spell this out, what's going on with Bomb Rush Cyberpunk is it's a indie developed game, but the original composer that did the music to Jet Set Radio is doing the music for this game.
Oh,
these dudes. Oh no, these dudes are the creator of another game called. Julian, I think you know what I'm talking about. It's the joint that's like
Lethal League.
Lethal League. There you go. One second, let's catch up with the chat. Music, but that carries on to many games. You can't beat Shoji and Meguro. I like Persona music. Persona music is very solid. I can't front to you there, man. Dice, we're talking about Sega reboots. Essentially, Crazy Taxi and Jet Set Radio are coming back to the scene. If you ever played either of those two games. That I want to hear the wait. Adelaide says 10 for 10 for Crazy Taxi, 7 out of 10 for Jet Set Radio because I never heard of it before, and I am sad to hear that personally. But I'm happy that your Crazy Taxi is coming out too. So imagine that you're glad Crazy Taxi there. Honorary gameplay, please, if possible.
Though Willie, I saw what you just posted. Most video game music is safe.
Oh, we can put it on.
I'm just saying for the record.
Is Jet Set Radio music safe?
That's the thing, is that I just didn't know, and so I was like,
Yeah, I mean, we'll leave it be for now. If anybody wants to hear it, maybe we'll.
Well, I mean, we're fine as long as it's not clipped. Usually, you know.
All right, so nobody clip anything. This little file, and
all the clips are coming.
Dice has never played either.
I'm almost like 99% positive we'll be fine, because like, what if you were playing the game? Like, you can't stop. Yeah.
Soundtrack and lower sound quality, and has removed wheel support and all the real-world businesses. I know some of that is due to licensing and publishing rights changing hands.
That's why. Okay. There we go.
There we go. All right.
I just recommended one of
Let's
Jet's
boogie.
songs. Not boogie. There's a number of better ones than this.
Yeah, but it's still a classic.
Yeah. There's some actual breakbeats on this game.
Here he comes.
I miss this game so much. Is this Future?
Yeah. And then
I don't know about you.
I'm just gonna sit here.
There
This is the rest
are-
of the show, guys. It's us watching this gameplay.
Adelaide says that there's a mix of both.
I googled it. Apparently, the soundtrack has some original tracks that are saved and others that are.
So, but I think we get the gist. I think we get the gist.
I do not get the gist. I don't understand this word.
Yeah. I think we definitely. So on that,
Nah, bad. You're good.
Nah, you're fine. That being said, guys, what do you like before we end off on this topic? Like, what do you guys think about like some of your favorite video game soundtracks ever? You know what I mean? Like, so you know, it could be from any video game. Like, what are the video game soundtracks that stand out to you? Chat, as always, feel free to get in there, press those buttons, let us know.
I'm gonna put this rule on chat though. Y'all not allowed to say Legend of Zelda. Feel like
I
you
wasn't
find
gonna
one
say
in
Legend
every
of Zelda.
group.
I was actually gonna say, even though it is a cliche still, but like when I first heard the Halo 1 soundtrack, oh my god, that.
Though I get Halo fans, but then I kind of don't, because I'm like,
No,
yo,
I mean, in
like,
terms
I'm not
of,
playing
like-
that shit in my car.
No. It's not something that I play in my car, but in terms of just like a game soundtrack, like it was just like so sweeping and like, yes, okay.
Yeah, for sure. Let's just chat real quick. Bad Incorporated says Mass Effect. Nice Switch says Halo. There you go. Bad Incorporated says Code Vein. Adelaide says Bastion has one of the greatest of all time to you. Bad Incorporated, Star Wars. Yeah, Silly Willy TV. How dare you disrespect Marty?
Oh my god.
That's just on me. I think he has music I kind of, but I don't particularly care for it. Adelaide, you get what I'm saying.
I understand.
I don't even dislike it. I just think it's like
it's okay. I think it's fine.
I've never like went out and like looked for the music. But Malik, let's get into you. What are you calling out?
I'm gonna say my favorite soundtrack is something a little more recent. Persona 5. I really dig.
Hell yeah.
The game soundtrack.
Oh, are we talking like we can include recent games in that?
Yeah, bro. Yeah, man.
Oh, well then it goes without a say. I like I said on the stream when I was playing, I literally bought this game for the soundtrack. Yakuza Like a Dragon.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
This series does have like good songs though.
I'm gonna go with actually the Sonic Adventure 2 Battle soundtrack, or the Sonic Adventure 2 soundtrack.
Ooh, that's
Absolute banger after banger after banger, and it had no purpose being as good as it was.
The Knuckles song is the best one on there, bro. When he's at Halloween Hills or something.
Oh yeah, Pumpkin Hill, man, Pumpkin Hill, baby. Everybody knows Pumpkin Hill, bro. And
All
then I
I
would
can
have
say is the original themes, the original Sims building music soundtrack.
Oh my gosh, the original Sims building music. No,
I feel like
thank you.
Like I feel like you're gonna like tell me like Minecraft ambiance music next.
Hey yo. See Locks right there with me. Knuckles got the best tracks on there. 100%.
Lolex was like, yeah, Knuckles had some bangers. Dice Witch says Kingdom Hearts. Hell yeah, bro, you can't even say
Sanctuary are the only two songs I bang with. Now I will say they are like the most iconic songs.
Bro, have you not heard Face My Fears, Kingdom Hearts 3?
I heard
Yo, that shit is a pop.
It's nice for all that newfangled techno pop or whatever.
One, Skrillex is on there, which is beautiful.
See?
But that song was an absolute banger. Face My Fears, when I heard that, the Kingdom Hearts 3 opening, I think actually might be the best opening of the series for it being in the worst game of the series.
Bad, we will not talk about Final Fantasy 13 here. I'm sorry. That game produced nothing good for my memories.
Yeah. And then one I think about a lot as far as like when it has like official soundtracks is Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 1 and 2. But actually beyond those, the
we actually can't play those songs.
Yeah, the SSX Tricky.
SSX Tricky, yeah.
Tricky. Don't bring back good memories of EA. I have.
Bro, anybody who played SSX Tricky.
Skyrim was good, but honestly, I'd actually probably go with Morrowind because Skyrim used Morrowind's soundtrack and then they literally just took the Morrowind soundtrack and dubbed it over with a chorus.
Skyrim is aight.
That's not to say that it wasn't good. It's just like Morrowind. Like if you wanted to go for like theme, if that like sets the theme, like the land, Morrowind.
Dice really likes choirs. I'm really noticing. She's like really into it. She's like
it started with Skyrim.
Yeah, the running theme I'm hearing is that she wants to hear those ho 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 ho's out there. So I'm glad everybody knows, man, video game music is super important. And speaking of things that are super important to us, we've decided to rank a couple of things that are super important to us.
Super Smash Brothers.
Really? Well, okay, so like Melee, the compilation of music that they had on there was great, though I never really like stopped to like listen to any of it individually. It just made for great background music while it was on.
He says, I like orchestras. I played Skyrim and the Halo theme. Okay, well there you go.
Oh, there. See, we found it. We found it.
But Skyrim is more memorable.
Context clues.
I feel like it is. I mean, for as long as Skyrim's been around, people probably remember Skyrim soundtrack a lot better.
Oh yeah. Oh no. I would say that, but in terms of like what set this, I don't know. Skyrim was
Me.
became the more like it obviously was much more of a commercial hit, and so therefore was like much more widely listened to. I don't know though. Like I would put them back to back and see.
I mean, we're also not gonna like just skip past the fact that Dice says she plays in a goddamn orchestra. Like,
No.
hello, like that's like, yo, now you have to play things for us, Dice Switch. Like, what?
She said
Like,
she played in.
Yeah,
listen, I know she's got once a musician, always a musician.
What
She
instrument
definitely.
did you
Yeah, what instrument did you have? I want to say
Like-
it's a French horn.
She
I hope
plays-
it's tuba.
She's going like Shaka Saw. She's like, I played the triangle.
I was
Oh
literally
my
thinking the same
God.
thing. It's definitely going to be like a
Yo.
triangle out of left field.
Uh,
The triangle or the symbol?
I imagine the person with the triangle got the hardest job.
Oh,
you know?
I should've
They
just
gotta-
believed-
they gotta be
I
in
sh-
time.
I should have just believed in myself and not going with the comedy answer. I was gonna say cello.
Ah, my grandfather played the cello.
Well, yeah, the cello isn't the cello something you have to consistently play to stay good at? Yeah.
As someone who has
That's
been
pretty much any instrument.
classically trained, I agree with you. Ah, well, see, there you go. Thank you.
Sax is
Sax
the way to go.
Yes.
Yeah, a lady after my own heart.
Nah, tuba.
You can't even hold a tuba.
How you know? You never see me with my tuba?
I haven't. Can you bring it out for us all to see, though?
Yeah,
I
go
would
ahead,
like
bust
to
it.
see you with this tuba as well.
Bust out the tuba right now.
No, you disrespected the tuba.
Do it.
Ah,
It's shy.
it's shy.
I feel like it's like a weird euphemism we're talking about here. Like, pull out your tuba. Anyway, speaking of pulling things out, let's pull out this tier list.
You want to set the stage for it?
Yeah, I'm gonna set the stage for it. Don't worry, ladies and gentlemen. We're moving on to the next portion of our podcast, which we're gonna be talking about video game movies that are coming out, and we're gonna be doing a tier list on those video game movies. So, basically, we're talking about nothing that's come out so far, of the upcoming things that are coming out. What are we most excited for? We're gonna rank them. We're gonna have some fun. We want you guys to get in there and cast your votes as well. But we're gonna be talking about video game movie adaptations. But while we're setting the stage for Willie, Malik,
Yup.
how have you been feeling about the current wave of video game adaptations that have come out?
Like, it's really back and forth, to be honest. I mean, if you've been keeping up with like some of the current stuff that's like the Halo series and etc. They're doing well. Like, let's take one good example and one bad example. Right now, a bad example would be the Halo series. One good example would probably be like Arcane. And it's like they're both kind of doing the same thing, where it's like they're making their own story. But I think Halo makes the mistake, or a lot of video game like shows make the mistake in not like paying homage to the source character well enough.
You get full screen it will.
Yeah, you should probably full screen this. We ain't gotta be the focus.
No, there's like a full screen function on the app.
Did Will speak in?
Yes, my bad. Full screen what? Like it on the stream?
No, there was like don't worry about it if you can't find it. But I thought at the bottom there was like a make this a full screen on the actual like web browser.
Presentation.
I thought you was,
Here we go.
yeah, I thought you was just saying full screen the entire thing and just have us
There
talk.
we go. It just gets rid of the clutter. That's all.
So wait. We're gonna tier this, or are we gonna ask the audience for?
We're gonna do a little column A, column B. Sonic 2 will not be on this list because Sonic 2 has already come out. We are talking about either video game movies that are to be announced or that are in speculation.
We considered doing the Halo TV series just because we knew that you would want us to, and we love it so much, Dice. But ultimately,
So I think it's important for us to kind of come up with some criteria about what we're going to talk about when it comes to tiering these things. So first up, I would like to say that we should go off of like how well we think it's going to transfer into a movie versus like That would be like thing one, and then thing two would be like, you know, potential stars and people that we would see talk like in the movie itself. We'll keep it there, not to make it like super complicated. So
are we going right down the list of what we have here?
I mean, we can just go right onto it. The first thing we got is Metal Gear. So all right, so Metal Gear Solid, guys. What do you guys think as far as potential movie placement? How good do you think it is?
Going first on this one, I want to say S tier. Like, Metal Gear has a chance to be S tier if they do the story right, but with that same vein, it also has a chance to be D tier. Like, look at the Snake Eyes movie.
Was that bad? I didn't see it.
Yes, it was bad.
Oh wow,
it was not good. So I mean, personally, I say you could probably just throw it into B. If Kojima name not on it either, I'm definitely not watching.
Oh, his name isn't on it?
We don't know.
I don't know.
I can't. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and throw that.
Yeah, Adelaide says Metal Gear. Wait, that's not. I didn't even get the vote. Chat didn't get the vote. God dang. Like Speedy Gonzalez.
Put it in D real quick.
So Adelaide says Metal Gear Solid feels like a nightmare to make it to a film. Too many details, not enough time. I kind of feel the same way. I feel as though,
yeah,
like,
go ahead. No,
go ahead. Yeah, it feels like there's a lot that you have to get right in this, and the one thing that you're not gonna nail is Kojima's attention to detail. This like extremely neurotic, extremely focused attention to detail that only Kojima could do, and you can't even encapsulate that into just a 2 to 3 hour. Even if you made a 3-hour movie, you're not gonna be able to do all that.
I actually might disagree with that with on one notion, and that's just because, like, if the cinematography is right, you probably won't be able to get all of it, but you can get in a fair amount of it. What I would say is the bigger risk and the bigger problem is, like, specifically on what you guys have both just mentioned, which is that there's just so much complexity to it that a movie isn't going to do it. Like, unless it's like a 5-hour movie, it's not going to do it justice. Like, it's gonna be way too much to sit down in one condensing. It should have been made into a.
Yeah. Well, we don't know what it's gonna be made into yet.
Yeah, I would very much prefer Metal Gear be a TV show if you gotta choose between the two.
I'd like a limited series Metal Gear.
But let's just assume all these are gonna be movies.
Yeah,
like,
all right.
Assuming all of these are movies, like Metal Gear is definitely like B. Like, there's too many things that can go wrong, and there's too many things that can go right.
I'm gonna say B tier as well.
Pat, what are we thinking? Are we thinking a B? We have the B from all three of us. Confirm or deny, chat.
Tell us, chat.
Give us your letters. Give us your grades.
We want your letters.
I like how all of a sudden everybody in chat is just like silently thinking about what they want to put it.
Are they pondering, or are they just like, yeah? I mean, I think
Adelaide
says B feels right.
All right.
We'll rock out with B unless
we'll
somebody
go with
comes
B
in.
Unless somebody just comes in hot. Well, let me tell you why I think this belongs in A.
That'd be like coming into a wedding after like the kiss is done and everything like that, and you're just like, I object.
Is it time to object? I have a say.
No, you're getting straight ignored. I'm sorry.
I want Anthony Mackie to play Snake.
Oh no.
Let me tell you something.
No,
Otacon,
actually, the casting.
don't play with me.
The rumored casting is the one thing about it that I think actually do work, because apparently they're getting Oscar Isaac, and I don't know, of all the people he's seen.
I don't know, man. I definitely think it should be a show. The more we talk about like casting and stuff too, yeah, it definitely should be a show.
But are we gonna be mad if Snake doesn't have the iconic like Metal Gear? We gotta find a you Otacon. Do we need like that voice?
You know what I mean? I don't care about that. I just need the death cry one time. Just on the line. And I need the snake. Snake.
You have to.
I need both of those one time.
Nah,
if y'all get it done in the first episode, y'all ain't even got to do it no more. But I need it one time.
Yeah, Adelaide, you're definitely not derailing. You're cool, my dude. But we will derail because we seem to have gotten our opinions out about Metal Gear. Moving into Call of Duty. That's not Modern Warfare per se. It's just Call of Duty. Actually, with this one, let's start off. Which Call of Duty should it be? Should it be Modern Warfare?
D.
I'm gonna go ahead and put this in. I don't care which one.
D.
Because here, and this is the sole reason why. This is the sole reason why. And it's
That's
actually
Call of Duty.
it's literally, yeah. I was gonna say it is literally just a war film at that point in time. So unless they incorporate some okay, no, I take that back.
You know what, Bad? I do agree with you, Bad. 2. If it's Modern Warfare 2, I'm all right with that. That's the only one I would actually
that's the one I'd be like, all right, I'll take a look at this. I guess it's still a war film, but whatever.
I mean, they could make like a Modern Warfare 1 and 2 film, like kind of like back to back.
I don't need Modern Warfare 1 though. That's the thing about it.
I just don't really. Yeah.
What about Black Ops? Like Black Ops would have been great. That was like the whole
but here's
like Fight Club-esque thing to
all
it.
All of their games already
Black Ops been done before.
They already have
it's Fight Club.
elements at it. Like it's already kind of done, and so at that point in time, like, yeah, of course it's going to be an easy film to make because it's like, I mean, it's.
That's why I put it in D because it's like. Wait. No, Tez, I refuse. It's my slab.
It's my slab, Tez.
But like.
Pro 2 is S.
What? Oh, COD Pro 2.
I don't know what Pro is.
I don't know what Pro 2 is.
But anyway, don't.
About Modern Warfare 2. But
Thank you, Adelaide. They're all movies already anyway. They already kind of have a cinematic feel to them.
Well, wait. Modern Warfare 2 at least isn't something I've seen done before in war movies, if you're being like honest about it. Like, I don't know. It has the best. Listen, it has the best storyline. It's the only one I'd see, but I'm still putting it in.
Hydrate. I don't know, man. Like, I think that it could convert well, especially like because of the fact that like it does have iconic characters, it does have like great story beats and moments to take off of, and there's a lot of room for interpretation because you can send them on different Black Ops missions that they didn't necessarily go on in the games in order to flesh out the characters a little bit more. I think we're looking at it like, ooh, bird, Call of Duty, like, but like,
hold on, hi, because you're right, you're completely and totally right, but then again. Isn't that just a film, like a war film, like a movie about like espionage and Black Ops and like?
That's literally what Metal Gear is about.
No, I know, but there's a big difference between the characters and the story and the feel of Metal Gear and Call of Duty. Like, what exactly in the storytelling of it is like if they tell like so let's say they go down the route of like telling an entirely different like Black Ops story, which could be cool. What about that story is going to be like, oh yeah, this is clearly a Call of Duty adaptation?
A bunch actually, because of the fact that one, like I said, they've got iconic characters. Two, they do have situations like No Russian, like the whole Price betrayal thing that we
actually can we ask this question real fast? Do you think No Russian would fly today?
No, hell no. But my point is,
yeah, of course I do.
I don't think so. I don't think No Russian could fly today.
We've only gotten more violent in what we show and depict.
Have we?
Yes.
Has there been something more violent than No Russian?
No Russian, no. But what I'm saying is that like you could. I mean, I don't like. We've already had this discussion for about 30 minutes, and the conclusion that we came to was that if they did it in the exact same way that you played out. No, because obviously that would be just like one long tracking shot of like thousands of extras being mowed down by 5 people.
never been seen on screen.
But if they do like cuts and like angles and shit, then yes, they can get away with it.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, I agree with that. Because if you do the one long shot,
then no, obviously. But if you do the one long shot. You really have to, like, if you're on that crew, you kind of have to be asking yourself, what's the best thing that we could be doing with whoever's giving us the
But
money?
when you watch it, though, it'll probably be so good when you watch it, though. If they do it well, it would be such a good shot.
But I would still be thinking, yeah, but they took the time to really make this shot work. Why?
Let's catch up with chat real quick. Yeah, a lot of people. Bad keeps on saying B. I get that. Don't like. I think Adelaide was saying it won't fly. Like no Russian wouldn't fly. Adelaide says we've gotten more violent, but the implication of the U.S. government, even coincidentally in a massacre like that, would never get past the Pentagon censors. That's a good point.
Necessarily true because Homeland was a show that.
Yeah.
I didn't watch it.
I think when I
No,
look
but
at
it definitely didn't paint the. It didn't like put American espionage into like a great.
Baba.
Yo, Baba.
Baba.
What up, Baba?
It wasn't like. What you depending on how you portray it and what you say. Yo, Baba with the 200 biddies.
Yeah, biddies.
Thank you for all of those tritties. Sorry about that. I should have said that.
The tritties.
I would say that it really depends on how they went
Another
about telling
200
it.
tritties.
Yo!
Oh, my man, just throwing the biddies away today. I see.
Sorry, we got to make sure we call them the tritties, even though
That's so dangerously
you
close.
can go with the tritties if you want.
That is even closer.
By the way, Baba. Oh, and Baba coming up with another 122 tritties.
Oh my goodness.
Thank you, bro. You're coming in. You're making it rain, man. Might have to shake a little something.
I'm saying. Get the hoodlum out here.
But to catch you up, Baba, we're talking about we're doing a tier list on video game movies, and here it comes with some more videos.
Yo, Baba. What's with
Thank
the
you,
video
bro.
parade? We appreciate it, guy.
Yeah, let's go ahead and get that young shout out popping real quick. I got him.
With the big parade. Oh, whoa, whoa. He's just throwing them out there.
He must have hit on them stocks, baby.
I'm saying, yo, man's just played the lottery today.
You recently just installed Robin Hood.
But that being said, I guess I'm gonna vote for it to go to C rank. I'm gonna say like, you know what I mean? Like it could be fun. I'm not mad at it.
So we have a B, a C, a D from me.
No, you have two. You have double D's for me.
Double D's, B and C. I think that evens out to a C.
Yeah.
Oh shit! Baba redeemed sing mode.
What was the rule for this again?
we changed it up. We changed it up so we could either just sing for a lot of the amount of time, everything that we do, or we could do like I'm
gonna say for the next 3 titles, we need to sing out all the.
3 titles? No.
Okay.
No. Like the next. The next 3 minutes. You get 3 minutes of that.
We got a timer anywhere we can post up here?
Yeah, the timer's already on the thing. We are now at 103. We'll start at the 104 marker. We'll go to the 107 marker. Okay.
So whoever is speaking at 104 has to.
Amen. And a posture check, boys.
Yes.
Fix those postures.
S rank for the quality, but I think Americans love war movies and will flood the theater. I mean, you're not wrong, but.
I mean, and it's Call of Duty, so people will definitely be like,
they'll
Call
definitely
of Duty.
be the fans that like show up in troves to it, which probably will be enough to balance out the money spent on it.
Yeah, but like I was saying, like I think that Call of Duty will be a great that will be an okay movie for the fact that we don't see this many types of shows about team-based tactical military espionage with futuristic weapons that often.
Oh my god.
Oh my god, that's what Willie meant to say.
Alright, so shall we move on to the Mario movie with
Mr. Chris Pratt. Kill them slowly, why don't you take us off?
I think I'm good. Until
No,
107.
you're not going to dodge every single thing. Better participate, you weenie.
Watch me.
So,
No, you're not.
So for the next 3 minutes, you're just going to intentionally stay silent as what you're saying.
You savages are trying to keep up conversation.
We already are.
We're literally wasting time on you. So let's go
Just
on
give
with
your
the show.
opinion. Just give us a letter at least.
All right, here I go. So I guess we're talking about Mario. I think it's gonna be okay, I guess. I don't know.
He says it's gonna be okay.
He says it's gonna be okay.
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 Okay. So what does that translate into? Letter-wise. That like a C.
I guess you'd say it. A, maybe.
A. Okay.
Yeah. I really think you gotta look at Detective Pikachu as an example of what Nintendo can do. What Nintendo can do.
So true.
I just want to know, is Chris Pratt gonna tack on like 80 pounds to play the role? Or are we just gonna have a weirdly buff Mario?
I hope so. The fat part.
Is Chris Pratt going to have an accent? I wonder what will happen.
I really hope, kind of so, but also no.
3, 2, 1.
Okay, now we're done.
We're done. All right. And then here comes the secret tunnel. You thought it was just animated?
No.
There's no trailer. There's no anything of any kind on this movie, so we don't know what this Mario movie is going
That
to
said,
look like.
though,
Mario characters are in it.
if it does end up being an animated, then that would actually be far better because Chris actually can do. I mean, he's already done voiceovers for animated. Oh well, actually.
But they've been doing this thing, especially like in Nintendo and other like cutesy style games, where they've been
So they're
like
just going to
taking
They're going to CGI on his.
but where they've been taking like cutesy characters and giving them like super mannish voices, like with like Ryan Reynolds with Detective Pikachu, and like the Sonic movie having like Idris Elba as Knuckles, like. It's just been like a running theme as of recently to have like these like men play these like cutesy wootsy characters, and I'm like, would you guys rather see it be like more to form, or would you rather see it like like with the mannish style?
I mean, if you're asking me, then I'd rather see an animated style because, like, I'm thinking about Bowser. I'm not really worried about like Peach and Mario and Luigi coming to life. I'm more worried about like the villain in this case. Like, what are you gonna do? Are you gonna just animate him and have everybody else be like physical beings, or are you gonna just bring in like this dude in a turtle dragon suit? Like,
Yeah.
I don't know.
Bad Incorporated says I'd rather see it with the full animated style. Yeah, I'm like, I kind of am getting sick and tired of the plot line where it's like they're like, oh, like you get dropped into a world that doesn't involve you. Oh, I'm not supposed to be here. It's like, just give me the world that they're in. Give me the Mushroom Kingdom. That's what I want.
I would like to see an actual, like, complete curveball out of nowhere and them taking the DC route approach to all movies and just have it be a really dark and gritty look into Mario's life.
Oh my god.
It's like Mario versus Luigi,
maybe
Batman
Peach
versus Superman
actually
style.
dies. Who knows?
I'm gonna be real with you. I'd watch that movie. I'd watch that movie.
Right? Like I would actually watch that.
Yeah, you just see like the silhouette of Mario standing
he
over
owns
like Luigi.
a plumbing business. It fails. Like it's failing. He gets sucked into this world. It's just
like you just see a silhouette of Mario like standing over Luigi with the rain standing over him, and he's just like Daisy.
Mario actually
Why did you say that name?
Smokes this really fat cigar the entire time.
No, not Baby Peach.
I'm excited about Jack Black as Bowser. Is Jack Black playing Bowser? If Bowser doesn't come out, then like ready to go.
I feel like that fits Bowser's personality kind of.
It
how do we
isn't
feel?
going to be better than the original live-action masterpiece. You mean the
Oh my
classic
God.
one from like what was that, the 80s or the 90s? No.
The dumpster fire of a movie that came out that was the Mario brothers.
Voice
No,
of
oh my
Bowser,
God.
oh, word, okay.
I'm gonna give it an A. I have faith in what Nintendo had to offer.
Yeah, I say A.
I'm gonna go B just to be the contrarian, but I want to see what chat has to say. Chat, do you think an A, S, B?
Give us some responses.
Give us.
You can never.
the-
It was so good. Adelaide says D. God dang.
Damn.
Nice.
Damn, Adelaide. Holy crap, dude.
F.
That's a usual of dice. I feel like with dice that it's just you get the lowest.
If it's not Halo, it's just like
yeah, right.
No. If it's not Halo, or let me scroll through chat and see. Skyrim.
I hate
My
Chris
husband
Pratt
says
so for
negative
me
F.
that fully kills the project.
I can't
Looks like
say
that's-
that I don't disagree with you hating on Chris Pratt. He's sort of taken a weird turn.
What's wrong with him though?
There's kind of some. I don't hold him.
He's alright.
Alright, so we'll put Mario.
My husband
Sally,
says
and me.
negative F. Damn.
So that clearly falls into the C tier then. If we had two A's, we had an F, we had a D, we had a negative F. I'm gonna say that falls solidly in the C tier.
Yo, right. Y'all really brought this one down.
Yeah.
I was doing my B just to kind of like give a little bit of Rob's opinion. I wasn't expecting it to like set upon this like downhill tanking.
Yeah. Okay. So speaking of movies that we know are automatically getting straight to the dumpster, Minecraft. Guys, how we collectively feeling about Minecraft?
D.
I'm going to put it as an S. Just.
It's just to be safe this time around. I'm going with S.
What's
Yes.
the idea? Who's supposed to be in this one?
I don't care. To be honest.
Minecraft.
No,
E.
because like depending on who's supposed to be in it, it might actually be like some hope for it being at least funny.
It's Minecraft. I just don't. It doesn't even really have a storyline, or it does.
I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna say this. A lot of y'all just hating for the sake of hating. I'm not gonna lie.
It's
Like-
Minecraft.
Like you just hating for the sake of hating. Like Mario. I mean, I'm not Mario.
Oh,
Minecraft.
Jason Momoa. Oh god.
Mario.
Oh
is-
yeah, Jason Momoa in Minecraft.
Oh, that's worse.
Honestly though, I think they could do something like this with like the Lego Batman. Route,
I gotta
you
be
know what
honest
I mean?
with you. I'm gonna give it like a B at least.
D.
Yeah, like stop hating just to be hating. Like
I'll give it a B. I don't know, like Jason Momoa doing some kind of rough Minecraft. That could be really fucking funny, man.
yes, they a Minecraft movie supposedly with Jason Momoa in
Yes.
the mix is around.
It
Yeah.
has an environmental story in the same way that Dark Souls.
D.
I mean, and he says Minecraft has potential. I mean, there's unlimited room to shape your narrative. It has an environmental
Right.
story in the same way Dark Souls games do.
Now, if you
Yeah.
say that and be like, make Dark Souls into a movie, 100% you have an easier time making Dark Souls into a movie.
No, you don't. It's a kids movie. They're not that hard to make.
Also, think about how easy to make this movie.
D.
Yeah. Like this.
I hear everything y'all
Watch.
say. Still
Okay,
going.
you know what? You know what would really do this entire experience for me as a movie is if they captured it all in game. Like they captured all of the footage.
That's the only way I'd watch it.
What was that,
That's
Malik?
the-
Yeah, Malik. What was that one thing that you were like so staunchly against for like the longest time? I think
Tiny Tina.
no. It was a show, and I was like, yo, you gotta watch the show. I kept telling you to remember that. I kept telling you had to watch the show.
Was it All of Us Are Dead? Because I remember us arguing about it being High School DxD.
No, I don't think it was All of Us Are Dead. I think it was
Right?
something else.
I would
It
totally
was-
see that. If they somehow managed.
Oh, it was Teen Titans.
Oh, are you talking about Go?
No, Titans, the show, Titans.
It's like
Oh, Titans. But I gave in though. I finally watched it. It was
Yeah, but I'm saying
Well,
it's
the
another
same
one of
thing
these
applies here.
situations. Like it's like
Ah,
I'm not saying Minecraft would be a great movie. I'm saying it wouldn't be a bad movie by any stretch of the imagination.
All right. Well, chat. What
Yeah.
as Malik decides on his answer? What are we thinking here?
D. What do you mean? That's what I decided. D.
Dice Witch says C. Bad automatically said F.
Yeah, there you go, bad.
I'm gonna give it a C as well. I'm gonna give it a B. I'm gonna give it a B. So we got an F, a C, a B.
So that
You
averages
said
out to probably another. Unless somebody comes in with an A or an S, I'm gonna say that averages out to another.
yeah.
But it has a B.
Adam puts it a B.
I feel like my vote got ignored here. That joint is still a solid D.
We said your vote.
I'll put it as a C. Because I don't know if that, because there is 2 F's in there, so that kind of sends it down.
No, there was one F. There was one F.
Oh, there's 1 F?
It was Bad Incorporated just put it twice. That's all.
No, that means there's 2.
Can't double dip on the votes, baby. You cannot
All
double
right,
dip on
well,
the votes.
I think it averages out. Yeah,
We'll
maybe
put it
a
in there.
B plus B, but we'll keep it.
No, ain't no C plus. You get
Moving on next. BioShock coming up.
BioShock, I'm gonna go. And
I'm gonna put an S tier.
Yeah, I was gonna say S personally. BioShock story was like really
it
good.
was, but I'm worried about what they will do story-wise, because this is Hollywood, and Hollywood is like amazing at taking an already written story and somehow fucking it up.
You say that, and I absolutely understand where you're coming from. Like that's the thing that kind of scares me. But I'm gonna say S because I want to believe in my hopes and dreams.
Wait, is it really? I'm salivating at the idea of a BioShock movie directed by M. Night Shyamalan. Hell the fuck
No. If you wanted to guarantee that it is going to suck in every way, then hire him as your director. If you want him to ruin another childhood series of something, have him direct that.
Yeah.
Then-
fuck.
Yeah.
Oh, Willing, what's good, my guy?
Oh hey,
Oh,
this is that
right.
channel that where I learned about news for trade and that Hassan Piker was a cheese biscuit. These are things you learned here.
In fact, I think you were there when you helped us designate. So we've gotten C, D. We gotten 2 D's, a C.
Oh wow.
Okay,
Yeah,
I'm
that 2 Ds is C.
gonna really like question
I got
why
S.
Cheeseburger Eddie and Bad Incorporated. Y'all gotta drop some explanations onto why y'all are putting these BioShock as a,
Yeah,
as a
I'm
D.
kind of with Julian on this one. Like, what?
Like-
Y'all really
I don't
hit
think
it?
it comes
He's
out
doing
with
a
an
D?
S. I
Yeah,
think
there we
it's
go. We
settling
got
on
3
a-
S's.
I think it's settling on an
Like-
A.
Yeah, we have 3 S's in here already.
What did you choose?
This is definitely the
I put
most-
A.
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
this is definitely
I-
the most polarizing one that we've had.
I
Which-
share your enthusiasm for it, but I am all too aware of how much convenience, money, and everything else comes to when it comes to making how easily. No, movie.
I think the good folks over at BioShock would not let this get like too out of hand because they're very hands on with their like.
we could have said the exact same thing about any of the Avatar adaptations. Really, the 2 creators just jumped off of.
Because they don't listen to them.
That's what I'm saying though. They like all it takes is a studio executive to say that's gonna take too much money. I don't want to do that. And then one of the most important parts of like what made a series instantly change.
This is true, but I mean, you can make that argument for any one of these. It's
I
not
feel
like
like that's difficult for Bioshock though, personally. But I don't know.
Right. No, I agree with that. Any of them could be said about any of these, which is why none of these have S ranks so far. That's why I'm saying, like, I think that this easily can be an S movie, but I don't know. Until I see footage of it come out and thus be like, yes, we are really gonna do this movie justice. I'm not gonna be like S, because it's.
Well, I'm looking at the
Hollywood
track
doesn't care about
record.
gaming.
Well, regardless of whether or not they care about gaming or not, you know what I mean. Hollywood really doesn't care about movies. Ironically, they'll shell out anything a million times. But I think that goes a little bit besides the point. I'm looking at the IP itself and whether or not it has the potential to be a great movie. That's my personal criteria I have going for this. Yes, Hollywood can botch it up 6 ways to Sunday, but if there's enough of a foundation there in order to say that you can make something good out of it, like, I'm not gonna lean negative, and you're not either. You did an A, you know what I mean? Like, I'm just saying, I'm leaning more positive. I'm gonna stick with my S rank. Out of all of these, to be honest with you, I think this has the chance to be the greatest on the list.
I agree with that. I think that this is
best movie
that I am probably.
Like,
there's a lot of really cool things that they.
Is it even Willing is over here just being sarcastic as hell? He said, "Is it even possible for a video game movie to be bad?" I don't know about this, guys. I got a good feeling. But also, you've got to take into account the track record that movies have been doing over the past like about 2 years. These shows and movies have gotten progressively better. Sonic, objectively great movie. Arcane, objectively good movie. The Uncharted one, not too bad.
It wasn't a movie, that was a show.
Or show, but you.
And it also
Castlevania was a show too.
It told a story of League of Legends. Tell the story.
But what I'm saying is there's a precedence. We talked about this before. There's a precedence being set for how you're supposed to go about these things. It is no longer acceptable to make like a really shitty video game adaptation because now you have examples of good video game adaptations that are out there.
But you say that, but like,
but that
once again, we can hark right on back to the Halo series that's out right now.
Yeah, like that doesn't stop somebody from still like screwing it up. Just because it's not acceptable doesn't mean that. Hey,
you can sit down and look at what they've done to like multiple types of like comic book characters and stuff too. It's like these mediums
look what they did with
safe, you know?
Well, it wasn't a video game, so I was gonna say look what they do.
No, I mean it doesn't. I mean, video games and comic books kind of run hand in hand for these situations. Honestly, if you really sit down and think about it. So, like, I do think if we open up the floor more to like comic books and how they treated movies along that lines, I mean, look at DC and all their live action movies. Not all of them, but like there's barely any good ones in that. And Marvel has gotten to this whole like formulific thing. So it's like there is a chance for these things to come out bad, especially if they don't want to pay any type of attention to the source material. But like, I don't know. There's just as much chance for it to come out as good.
So the one thing I will say about it, in again, this could go either way still, but it doesn't mean it means it's not succumb to like, you know, if it was being produced by Sony, coming out Netflix, whose track record for this is
pretty good.
It's half right now, right? They did Arcane, which was best.
Castlevania.
Oh, Castlevania too. Okay, so yeah. So of
The Witcher.
Of all of the people,
Witch is a success.
Of all the studios and production, the companies that I would like to see handle it, Netflix is the most assured bet, I would argue. But that doesn't still mean that it's an assured.
I don't know, man. Netflix has that Bleach live action. That joint's hard.
Well, we're talking about anime adaptations versus video game adaptations. There still hasn't been a good anime adaptation, point blank period.
Yo, good. Well, no, there hasn't been a good American anime adaptation.
I don't even think the Japanese ones have ever been that good. The best one I've ever seen was like Kagekuri, which was fine.
What?
Yeah, they're not that good, bro.
I've watched them. I think they're pretty good.
You watch them once, I'm just like, they're fun. Anyway, moving on. It's a Mega Man. The next subject is the man, the myth, the legend. Not C-Man, but Mega Man. But welcome in, C-Man.
Oh, for this one, I think Cheese said S. Yeah, S for Mega Man, for Man's of Mega.
So yeah, I mean, this goes right into the Sonic's category for me. They could go one of two ways with this. They could go super serious with the Mega Man theme, like a la like kind of like Astro Boy, or they could go like more like Detective Pikachu with Mega Man.
I think they'll probably go the Astro Boy route because the Astro Boy movie did pretty good, I think. And I think this will be.
This doesn't look like an Astro Boy right there.
I mean, I think Mega Man is definitely an S tier.
I am going to put it in. Personally, I'm going to put it
as a what?
As a B.
Okay.
I say that because I'm aware of the story. I never really got super into it, but I know enough of it to know that there's some really and very cool things they can do with it. But because I'm just like not a huge Mega Man player, no, obviously, I hope it's good. I'm not like hype about it.
Yeah, I understand that.
Yeah, I feel like it's gonna be in the kiddie realm. Like if they're gonna go a specific route, I would like to actually have seen the more serious Mega Man route. Like the Mega Man X story would have been dope. You know, like it would need a lot of cleaning up.
Dice
but yeah,
doesn't give a full-on F this time though.
Well, Dice said C, and Adelaide says B, and just Bad says who wouldn't agree with Silly. So whatever you said, I'm guessing that's what what Bad's gonna go with.
Yeah, I'm gonna go the B route as well. I think it'll be fine.
So we got two S's, me and Cheese. Well, we got like three B's. Will, Kai, and Bad. Oh no, 4 B's. Yeah, I think that's a B then.
I think that's it almost snuck to an A.
Yeah, it almost gets to an A, but there's that C.
Yeah, it's B rank for sure.
All right. Yakuza.
So I don't know much about like Japanese like Yakuza films. So like I don't know. I'm gonna say like A for me personally because I would love to see the Yakuza line. If we're talking about like the first Yakuza game or just like the first 3 or something like that, that'd be ill. But like I don't know. I don't know if that just would be like a rerun of Japanese cinema about the Yakuza.
I'm popping this straight. If it's an American, straight in the D rank.
Oh yeah, no. If
it's an American, it's going into the D.
It's an F if it's American. I no. This is definitely not.
I don't want to see an Americanized Yakuza. That not only would that be actually kind of offensive in some ways, but
so are we assuming? So wait, are we gonna assume like this is American?
No, for sure.
No, we don't know.
We don't know. Like
yeah, but nobody but Japan needs such that. I don't want to hear. Hey, my name's Steven Watanabe.
I'm gonna go speak to Matt Awakazina.
I don't know. So I'm gonna go with assuming Americans are gonna do this. So I'm saying F. I don't.
Yeah, I'm putting a D on that one.
And we got 2 C's from here. C from Bad and C from Adelaide. I think Killer made the nail on the head.
Okay, let me put it this way. Assuming that it is American, I'm gonna put a D. If it was a Japanese film,
if it was Japanese,
then I would say that it has a really good chance of being something like Kung Fu Hustle. In which case, I'm gonna be like, yeah, I would almost say an S in that. But I'm gonna get a D.
Yeah, D if it's American, B if A if it's Japanese, but.
So we're gonna assume American though here, because like I have a crazy feeling that's who's gonna do it.
You want to see something about the Yakuza? Like,
I don't even hear.
Okay. I will say though, is that if this is an American release, then you want it to be like as stupid as possible in American
I
release.
want it to be over. That's what I want.
I have no want, wish, or will
I don't want
to
anything
see
of
what
it.
that's gonna look like.
I don't want to watch it.
Uh,
I ain't gonna pay for it. I ain't even gonna bootleg it. Like real rad.
That movie needs to be locked in the 36 chambers of the Shaolin and be never seen again.
I would watch a highlights reel just while I was under the influence, just so I could see if it was on with my life.
Yeah. Oh my god, because you know they're gonna get like some fucking like German looking dude, like for no reason, just like I don't know why I'm in
If
Japan.
they don't get Val Kilmer to play the lead, I'm.
It's like, why did you even do this?
All right. I'm Matthew McConaughey, and I'm in the Yakuza.
Alright, so can we get to the
Ooh,
Tokyo
nah.
scene, everybody? Who wants to see me fight these guys?
Oh my god. It's in this already. Can we move to the next one? I'm waiting. Stop destroying Yakuza for me.
Tiny Tuna, what's good, girl?
Sounds good. All right.
Tuna.
So,
Just Cause.
next one,
the-
Just Cause.
I don't know much about Just Cause, but I'm gonna let you guys go first on this. I'm gonna even let the chat go first. I wanna decide last.
I can go first, but Willie, I know you're recently playing the game.
I'm gonna go ahead and say, I'm gonna go ahead and say an A. Simply because so the funny thing about Just Cause series is that they're literally made in the notion of an over-the-top action movie. So if you want to talk about something that's literally written for you, this would be the movie to do it. And it's hard to imagine a scenario in which this is a bad, because the second Just Cause, that storyline is atrocious and the voice acting was hilariously bad. So they've already set the bar pretty low for like what it can be and what it can look like. That's not to say that they can't find some other way to screw it up, but I don't know, it could be like a fun action film. I mean, the entire game is basically an action film.
Yeah, I'm gonna say for Just Cause, like I would want it to go the route of like just being as over the top as possible, because that's kind of what I think about.
Yeah.
So we're gonna say the Fast and Furious route.
I'll tell you what, if this would be one of the few films that Michael Bay could successfully direct.
I might agree with you there on that one. Actually,
that's actually a really good call out.
Yeah. So what about the chat? What do you guys say? Because after you guys go, then I'm going there. Dice Switch says C. Adelaide says S.
Adelaide is really excited for this.
Yeah, right.
Really though.
Adelaide says, gimme. So yes. But I don't know, man. If that's all the votes, then I'm gonna just say B to be safe, because I'm still like in the middle. Like I just don't know. Just cause wasn't well enough.
I'm gonna give it an A ranking. So let's tally this up real quick. What do we got? We got an S ranking from Adelaide.
Oh, and Dad says she's with me, so there we go. We got 2 B's and what?
Yeah,
an A, and then 2 C's, right? 2 A's, 2 C's. Yeah, who was the second A?
I was.
I thought we had a, oh yeah. So that's A ranking for sure.
Yeah.
Just Cause, really, this is one that's interesting. It's probably like the least known one on this list.
Yeah.
All right, Michael Bay, here's your chance.
Michael Bay, we're gonna need you to unleash the mayhem.
You have 3 movies to make up for. Don't screw it.
Bring that Transformers magic.
Yeah, it's funny because for this last one, we already have movies for this. I'm saying for this next one, we already have a movie for it.
Wait.
In Tomb Raider.
Oh yeah, we do, don't we?
Oh, I mean,
3 of them actually. Don't we? 3 of them.
Yeah, I think there's a couple of them actually. I enjoyed those
with
movies.
that
To
in
be
mind,
honest.
I'm actually gonna this. I don't say I say this with actual respect to. I'm gonna go ahead and say possibly even. Well, I'll give it a B.
Yeah, I agree.
And let me explain why I say that, because it has nothing to do. In fact, it's the exact opposite of like I said, like the games. The games did a good job of basically redoing, you know, Tomb Raider character be less of like a straight up, you know, sex appeal object and more of like a, you know, kick-ass woman who's like, you know, just in ridiculous. I'm a little bit worried as to what route that Hollywood will decide to take with that, and just if they make it too over the top or whatever. So, but at the same time, I mean, you know, they already have done it, and those were good films, so.
Yeah. I say B because there's too many movies already inside of its genre. Like, come on, that Uncharted movie just came out. Then you have like all the Indiana Jones movies, and then like there's Angelina Jolie who already made a couple of these movies, so that sets another standard for it. I don't know, man. That's why it fits into a B for me.
There's a lot that seems like it's. I mean, but I think there's a lot that stands in its way. But I think there's always potential to, you know, to have. It's too close to the Uncharted movie for sure. I think that's the big one. But other than that, I think it would be fine.
I'm actually gonna go ahead and say that, you know, obviously this is going to be a movie. But I would actually, at this point in time, because it has been a movie, they've already done like tons of games on it. I want to see a TV show of it.
Yeah, there you go. Tomb Raider would probably be a way more successful
because,
TV
like,
show.
I can definitely see
it's gonna be hard to top the movies.
Nah, because you can like that's what I'm saying.
That's another reason why I go with TV shows.
The new iteration of video games kind of took like a much, you know, more gritty and dark and real turn to it. And I think like there is some really, really cool and like very fun and interesting, maybe not fun's the right word, but you know what I'm saying? Like really, like there's a lot of opportunities that can be taken there if you fit in a format like a TV show and a sequential thing like that. Movie, just you guys already did 3 of them or 2 of them. Like, oh, fun.
Hey, if you guys, before we continue on, if you guys look at the chat, I did post the link for our YouTube channel. That's in there. If you could take a second, give us a quick click, and just hit that subscribe button, it would mean a lot to us.
We're gonna like and subscribe, guys.
Yeah, all of our previous episodes are on there, along with more upcoming content as well. It's gonna be a movie. Speaking of movies, we're gonna have a good time over there.
Yeah. Please like and subscribe.
That being said, Tomb Raider. So Willie, what did you say?
Crap! I brought letter. I am giving it a B. No, actually, you know what? I'm gonna actually go ahead and give it a C because I don't want it to be a movie. I'm not hyped for a movie. I want to be a TV. I'm gonna give it a C.
I'm gonna stick with a B.
I'm gonna give it an A, man. Like I think Tomb Raider, it did well before. It could do well again.
All right, so we have a bunch of B.
3 B's, an A, and a C.
All right, so we'll call it a B.
It's a B. It's a B.
And then finally, I don't
Detective Pikachu too.
Oh, Detective Pikachu too. Okay. That's gonna be go ahead and be a D for me.
That's an S. Not for me. Like, come on, man. Detective Pikachu 1 like did very, very well.
Yeah.
S automatically. Like,
Bad Incorporated has been saying S since the beginning.
An F, I would, but I can't.
Oh,
Adelaide
said
S
S for sure.
So that's like 3 S's.
I'm gonna give it an S too. I mean,
it's
not even the Pokemon. It was just a good movie.
Yeah, and if you seen how well the last one did, there's no way this was not doing good.
But you don't
even
know
if it's
what
bad.
it's gonna be like, and it's gonna be a sequel.
They're about to establish the
Pokemon.
Pokemon world, and seeing that as how the sequel to Sonic 2 was probably better than the
B,
first
Dice
Sonic.
gives it a B. Okay.
Alright,
Dice-
I guess. Alright.
Even Dice, it's like an S for Dice. Dice don't give nothing but Halo and
No, I'm not gonna give it that. I'm gonna give a B for Dice because I have to agree with
It's
you.
a B, it's like an
I
S
just
for
I
Dice.
just don't care. Like
I still I think
I
that
just
still
I
puts
it
it
do-
in
doesn't matter if it's like
Like-
the first one's good. I still haven't seen it. I just don't care.
but okay. So I mean, what's your ranking?
I think he
Well,
would
that's-
be.
So,
You went
so-
D.
Mine's D.
All right, so we
Like-
have 4 S's, a B, and a D. That's still S rank.
Yeah.
I'm
Well,
gonna
A
say
rank.
A.
But yeah, looks like that's the list. I mean, we could talk about more Pikachu more, but like I feel like that's the most self-explanatory one. Like I'm glad that was the last one because that would have been like it's like a nothing burger here for Pikachu.
Amen to that. Well, listen, this was fun. We've created a list. Nothing managed to reach the golden S tier ranking.
I'm
Because
surprised by that.
well, when we start including in this many bodies, I think that it's gonna be tough. And,
I'm actually not surprised by that because I think our discussions of why we put things in where they went kind of exemplified it. Like, video game movie adaptations are no longer a niche thing. Obviously, like they're the huge market right now.
Yeah.
Hollywood has a consistent tendency of screwing up adaptations, so like there's always that little bit of like, yeah, but it could also suck. And there's just like a freaking wash of them. So it's just, I'm not really all that surprised. I would say that's a pretty accurate reflection for the market of.
Well, I look at this as kind of like more of the dawn of how like Marvel basically came out to be, where in Marvel adjacent movies, where you basically had a crap ton of bad movies for a long time, and then you started to move into an era where people started taking them seriously, and they're going to end up becoming hits. Video games are just the next bastion in that. And now that we've got directors that know what they're doing, and not just random hot name directors at that time, I think we're going to see a lot more good and faithful adaptations.
Yeah, the both of you are right. I mean, Julian, you're coming from the right place, but I feel like there's some technicalities around the whole Marvel movie things. But that's neither here nor there. Like, the movie industry is definitely on the up and up when it comes to video game movies now. Like, that's gonna be the focus for a while.
Amen to that. All right. So we're gonna switch it up here a little bit. Obviously, we put in the tier list, which is already one thing that was different. But we're just gonna have like a little hodgepodge, a little grab bag here of things that we can talk about. So we're gonna talk about Kemamon on Minecraft. We're gonna talk about the airplane bomb for PlayStation, and PlayStation potentially putting ads into their free-to-play games. I think, and even though we're not gonna do it today, I think the plan for this, at least in my opinion, is going to be to bring people on in order to speak about these things, and just be able to get the crowd interaction, and you guys be able to actually get to talk if you want to get to talk, and just get like a basic Discord screen set up for you guys. But again, we'll try that out the next time around. What do you guys? So what do you guys think? I think we should talk about the ads in video games, right?
I think that's.
Yeah, just to get it out of the way, I guess.
Yeah, bro.
So
ads are bad.
The short version is PlayStation had looked at saw Microsoft model of having ads everywhere and was like, hey, we'd also like more money too, and have decided that in all future, well, it's going to become an upcoming thing that in their free-to-play games, they are going to basically have ads. We don't really know what that's going to look like, whether it's just product placement or just like you actually have to wait for an ad to finish for you to like before you can load up or something. But
See, the thing is, the conversation here isn't about PlayStation. Like, I don't care that PlayStation is putting ads. It's not. That's not the point. The point is the video game industry as a whole. PlayStation and Microsoft, they've been doing this in 2K games. Like, even Rogue Company, they have an option for you to do this. Like, it seems like it's becoming more and more and more of a thing to just put ads in your video games. Now, the only way I'm gonna be all right with this is if more and more and more games start going to free to play. Like there's a big push for fighting games to go free to play because it'd be really good for them to go free to play. The only thing they'd have to do is sell characters and they'd rake in a lot of money. But I don't know, man. This is a very scary future to look into. I don't want to watch commercials in the middle of Dark Souls.
Yeah, bro, shit, fuck that, bro. I'm not my games. Like,
well, so but that's the thing though.
Think about this. I didn't die 20 times, and then you show me a commercial every 5 times I die.
Well,
bro, I'm not playing this game.
So just to be clear, just to be clear, so that like we can be fair about things. To be fair, I don't. Well, that is a horrifying reality and definitely something that I agree with you. I don't want to be a thing. I don't think if that would more likely come in the form of product placement than a straight up ad, because product placement already does exist.
Like, no, ads also exist. I mean, Street Fighter even had ads
on the loading screens, but it was about like the Capcom Pro Tour. At least it was like relative to the game.
That's what I'm saying though, is that like the product placement is always in there. Like Skate 2 actually had all of their billboards were filled with like actual movie ads that like sponsored the game being made. So that's already existed, and to that end, like I think that's just gonna probably get more involved. But yeah, on the free-to-play stuff, like having to watch an ad every single time you die, because that already does exist in some places, that's gonna get really annoying.
Yeah, but this isn't just product placement. These are legitimate. They're talking about ad time.
Yeah, man. Like YouTube ads, bro.
But I don't think that's what they're saying about PlayStation with PlayStation 1.
Have a good night. I'm gonna pull up the article now.
Oh, have a good night, Adelaide.
I have to go. Adelaide, thank you so much for joining us. It was a pleasure. Have yourself a fantastic night.
Let's see here. Y'all keep talking.
Advertising is ...
Hey, but this bothers me. Like this type of subject just bothers me.
For the record, the entirety of it bothers me. I'm just like I don't know how bothered I guess to be. Like, is it something that like I can still avoid easily enough for years to come, or
yeah.
I feel like at a weird precipice of like we've got the NFTs to worry about. Ads are literally right there behind us right now. Like
capitalism is straight up destroying the gaming.
Capitalism is destroying itself, and it's hilarious. But
I see a dark age coming.
To read the first paragraph here, it says, according to Advertising Insider, Sony wants to encourage developers to create free-to-play games by adding this new way to monetize them beyond microtransactions and battle passes. That's not the part. Similar to what we know of Xbox's programming, the goal for Sony is for ads to fit in with the rest of the game, like putting real-life ads on billboards and virtual sports stadiums. They already do that. Sony is looking to rewarding players for watching ads and promotions with in-game rewards like avatar skins. So there is both the aspect of it's going to be on billboards, and there's going to be ads that you can literally watch, which will have rewards attached to them as well for watching, basically.
So is this what's going to replace loading screens? Is this their whole idea? Like, since consoles want to get faster and leave them behind.
Both of those things actually already exist.
Yeah.
So
We got
again,
examples.
Again, this is see. That's why I'm saying like
Well, it's in Road Company now.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Like I don't. I hate it obviously, but like I don't know if this is so much a new thing as it is just that Sony is like, oh yeah, we should probably get on.
I don't know. I think ads are it's just when you're talking about like an actual set piece, like if I see something for like, Old Spice, while I'm playing like my game, I'm going to be a little thrown off. Are they going to use more generic ads? Are they all going to be tailored? You know what I mean? Like, because when ads come, they don't care where they put their stuff at.
I don't think they're gonna be that lazy. I definitely think they're gonna tailor it to at least the game that it's for.
Well, see, okay, so this is actually funny you say that, because Tuna says it's the frequency as well as certain ads. Like, let me pick a few topics I don't mind ads for. I was saying, well, that require your PlayStation to have, cookie communication with your phone and any other thing. Then I just realized, yes, but PlayStation is planning on doing their new PlayStation Now, which is have the PC, accompaniment with it, and that would then mean that they would then have access to your browser history and all that kind of stuff through that. In which case, yeah, you might actually get personalized ads, but you may be able to. But because of California law, all of this now has to be something that you pick.
Yeah. I gotta agree with you there.
So, thanks, Callie.
And we can really swing back and forth through each subject. We don't have to really like stick on it like one at a time. Let's see. Let's talk about Kim Kardashian.
Oh, exactly. Oh, right. Yeah, her.
Roblox.
What did her son discover though?
Their son discovered there was like a Roblox like a game in. So how can I put it? Do we have to?
Kim Kardashian threatens to sue Roblox over a sex tape ad, and the creator was banned. So, so it's a custom mod.
No,
yeah,
it was a mod that
it was titled Kim Kardashian's new sex tape. Yeah, and her son walked up and showed it to her. Like,
oh God, is there a? Oh my God.
Everybody look it!
Like,
oh my
wow.
God, there's a video footage. Wait.
yeah, there's a
watch
video.
this?
It's even on TV. It's on Hulu. You can watch that part on Hulu.
Hold on. We're gonna.
Yeah, let's watch it. Fuck it. We're watching it, chat. Also, Bad, thank you for being here and rocking out with us. Is the Bad is Anna, I'm assuming, right?
Yes, that's Anna. But there is a video. Yes, it is.
Forget about the
Turn my
What
headphones.
What happened to the audio? Oh, right, duh. Running it back.
Also, pause the music.
Yeah.
Chloe, look at this. What? Let me see.
I can put a pillow in the chair.
Chloe, come here. I feel like you're the only one that would understand.
Look at Tristan Thompson.
Chloe, look at this.
Oh, okay. All
What?
right.
Let
So
me see.
go watch the episode if you really care that much on.
Wow.
This is longer. This is longer.
This is on Roblox. What? Who made that?
I love that the kid laughs. That's the best part of this.
Click on it.
Sig thinks this is hilarious.
Oh, hold on.
Wait, is this
Chloe,
the
look at
sex
this.
tape that she
What? Let
had
me
like
see.
from years ago?
Pillow in the chair.
No, it's a picture
Chloe,
of her
come.
just
I feel like
crying.
you're the only
making
one that
some
would
crying
understand.
face or
Okay,
whatever.
come in.
Oh.
I'm not sure what this means. This is a character on Roblox, but it says. What? I know, that's why I said.
That's not my character. That's a game.
Oh, it's a game? Oh, well then we're suing them if it's a game with my name and picture.
There was a picture of my cry face, and then I looked at it and it said something super inappropriate like Kim's
Yes,
new sex tape.
They should be scared though, because she is like taking the bar exam. She is trying to be an actual lawyer, so she knows her stuff right now.
Someone said.
This is supposed
No,
to be
but she doesn't know video
footage from my
games.
old sex tape. The
Yeah,
last thing
nah,
that
but I'm
I
saying
want as a
like
mom
she's gonna
is
try something. I don't know, man. This is Kim Kardashian.
Did anybody tell her that it's supposed to be One Piece?
I don't know, bro. I have nothing to do with what she decides to wear.
Anyway,
She definitely is out here walking like looking like Grimace, but nah. But I mean, like I think that like this is like something where you're like, oh, I want to sue them for having my likeness. It's like, yo, bro, it's an open game. Like people make stuff all the time and add stuff all the time. You can't just be like, I'm gonna sue you because some person put this in the game. Like, shut up.
But Kai, the cameras are rolling. Has to say.
She has to sue them. She has to sue them. Oh my god,
She's gonna go for a slander case.
Oh my god, this is mean. All right, well we're just gonna have to see. Get Tommy on it.
Like I can't. I'm cool, bro. Like I think Kim, you got enough on your plate. Like go deal with Kanye, bro. Like yeah, man.
She ain't dealing with Kanye no more. She
But do you make yourself a sex symbol for nothing? Just asking.
Yo, if you were afraid of your child finding out about that, you should have never released the first
One Night with Ray J.
Like,
it's the actual name of the tape.
The internet is forever.
But guys,
dear Kim Kardashian, if you don't want your kid finding out that you bone people online,
but she
probably shouldn't have done.
She's starting for the bar.
Also, like you didn't sue Ray J when he made "I Hit It First."
Bro, real talk though, I would never have Kim Kardashian be my lawyer. I'm sorry, I just nah. Like,
Wait. Are you sure about that?
Oh, did you?
Because she has a pretty good political sway at certain times, so she actually may be able to swing things in your favor.
Yeah, she got a pretty good political sway, if you know what I mean.
I'm good. I'm staying away from that one.
But did you hear that? Like with the court case that she's caught up in now, that there was like a juror who like excused himself from the trial because he said he couldn't help but look at Kim Kardashian. Like he's.
All right,
he had to go.
Show's over, everybody. I'm done.
Yo,
I respect him, bro. I respect him so much because at least he knew. He was like, I'm gonna be biased. Like what I'm just looking at.
He was like, all right, we're gonna be fine. We're gonna be fine. She may be booty. Fine, sits down. Nope. All right, I can't.
I cannot. He stood up with his hands over his pants and said, "I recuse myself."
All right, we're good.
You gotta respect him. At least he left. He didn't even try to fight that battle. He didn't even. He's just like,
God.
He said, "I will not be able to give an impartial judgment here." Bro, that's so dumb. We can fire that music back up though.
Oh, hey. Yes, we can. Speaking of firing things up, though, in the last bit of news that we. What was it? An airport threat? They had to shut down an airport. They had to cancel flights.
Oh yeah. This crusty PlayStation leads to a bomb scare in Boston. Like, there was this PlayStation. What was I think it was 3 or 4. Hold on, let me make sure first.
If I can't pull up a photo of this.
It was a PS3. There we go. So essentially, they go in with, you know how you put your stuff in through the bag check. Essentially, this PlayStation 3 was so crusty and old and dusty that like it looked like a bomb. Like my man's like, I don't know how you do this.
I mean, I think it's perfectly easy.
Did you get a picture of it?
Nah, there's no picture that I've seen. Have
you seen a PlayStation 3? It doesn't look like anything. It just looks like
I've
It
never
looks like
inside
it,
of season 3.
it could look like any. It could look like a bomb. If you look at a PlayStation 3 and it's like rusted and everything, you remember how dome shaped that thing was, the original one.
It is
Absolutely
incredible.
look like a bomb.
Like I would also think that's a bomb. I'd
Aren't
be like,
aware. That's the thing.
that's a bomb.
Yeah, I can see. It could look like an S-bomb.
That looks like it was dropped on, you know what? No, I'm not going there.
Oh my gosh! And then if you have the old one, it's just nothing but worse. I had this one actually, the Showtime coverage one.
Or you gotta send it as a
All right,
message.
so I actually have a question. I have an impromptu question for everybody here and in the chat. What is the oldest system that you still have possession of? And in what shape is it? Be honest.
I have a PlayStation 1 that's in fantastic shape.
Sadly, a PS4, and that's it. I miss my consoles.
I have well, no, actually I have a Game Boy SP, and that
Dice has a Saturn. Oh shit.
Ooh, fancy. But
anybody else in chat? C-Man, Tez, what do you guys have?
Yeah, this is supposed to be the open format portion of the show.
Right? This the portion ain't nobody talking in. Everybody's talking throughout the actual show. Everybody
Yeah, man. Like, come on in. Come on, talk about some jazz with us, man.
Why did you leave me?
Jazz with them.
You know, just jazz it up. Just hit those notes. Go free. You have a collection of retro consoles? Okay.
Oh,
Ooh.
I got a buddy, man.
Hi, Braggy McGee.
Yeah, I see. A GameCube? You still own a GameCube? That's probably my favorite console of all time.
Yes.
My brother has it, but I still have my old.
Matter of fact, that era, the PS2, GameCube, and Xbox era was probably my favorite era of gaming.
I still have my old Xbox.
What are you guys? What's like your favorite?
Fucking
Yeah. What do you guys think the best iteration of consoles is? Like between like, PS1, Nintendo 64, the Sega Dreamcast, and like so on and so forth. Like, what do you think the best like 3 consoles that were out at one time were? Well, no, not just individual. So you'd be looking at N64, PS1, Dreamcast.
So are you just talking about like the generation itself that was?
Yeah, the generation, yes.
I'd say PlayStation 2. I think was out around the same time as the Sega Dreamcast.
I feel like most people here are going to say.
Wasn't it? Well, no. The Sega Dreamcast. I'm sorry, the PlayStation 2 life was just long as fuck. So sometimes I forget. But no, the PS1, Sega, and
64.
I'm gonna stick with that.
Was probably the best.
I'm gonna go with PS2, GameCube, Xbox. I think that was, to me, was like peak pinnacle gaming for when I was playing.
I mean, you'd probably be factually right. Like, if we were to write this on a board, you'd be factually right, since the PS2 was the greatest console of all time.
Yeah, and the GameCube was the most slept on Nintendo system of all time.
And GameCube was actually wonderful, like absolutely
and
wonderful.
Xbox was
really top great games. Xbox
was doing its thing. No, Xbox was doing its thing because remember Halo came out.
Oh no, that's not to say but they had literally just come onto the market with that.
Yeah.
They weren't building off of something. They were just there, like being Xbox, doing their own.
They still tried things. They still had other games.
Yeah, they still cared.
Yeah, but that just hit harder. Like, I mean, that just hit harder than a lot of consoles on their like debut. Like Xbox comes out with, remember, this is Fable, Call of Duty, Forza. They had Dead or Alive popping at this time.
You can call that the golden age of video games, honestly.
It was a great time. Like Madden was great on there. Like that's back when Madden was good.
Yes, that's back when every game was still good. Like every game that came out during that age, well,
That
maybe not
was-
every game, was like
actually
essentially a
still when Halo 2 came out. In my opinion.
Yeah.
You got like what, the Sly Cooper series, Jack series, Crash Bandicoot games. You got so much, and I'm just naming like average PlayStation games. Like
Yeah, man. It
you
was a
got Twilight
fantastic
Princess, Smash Brothers Melee.
Kingdom Hearts, my nigga. Like,
Yeah, you got
the good ones.
Yo, right? You got like Voodoo Vents, Vex, Halo on the PlayStation, on the Xbox side. Like, dude, even Grand Theft Auto San Andreas was on the PlayStation and Xbox.
That's right. Oh damn. San Andreas.
San Andreas.
San Andreas was beautiful.
Great game.
That, good lord, what a good game that is.
I remember
Still
though
is.
that's where SSX Tricky was at too.
Yeah.
And the whole EA Sports Big and NBA Street, NFL Street. Like that was a great time. Marvel's Capcom 2.
Yup, you're right about that.
Right. I'd say that the following generation, which is the PS3, Xbox 360, and the Wii.
That fell flat.
Nah, the Wii?
The Wii, I feel like the Wii at first wasn't all that great. Or yeah, I think it's at first it wasn't all that great, and then like later.
No, at first it was firing all cylinders, and then later it started to get worse.
Okay.
Like Wii Sports,
because
like
when Wii first came out, that shit was like all anybody.
Well,
I
PS3
wasn't
failed
buying it.
not because it didn't have the games, but because of the way it chose to make its games. It went with a different graphic system.
we got a redemption in the chat, guys.
I'm gonna refund you those points. That's my answer to that. Is I'm refunding you those points to you, buddy.
How does he do this? And I know what he's gonna do. He's gonna put it down and then he's gonna leave.
Yep.
Yeah, that's all he ever does. Like doesn't even talk to us. Just comes and drops
Literally
a
didn't
bomb
actually
and
say
then
anything
leaves.
this entire thing. Just came in at the end with a sing mode.
He only comes for the chaos. He comes to just mess up everything and then be like, yeah.
Yeah, alright.
Says you will pay for these things.
Actually, I may not refund.
Look, I'm everywhere. Okay, I was here. Same bad time.
We appreciate you, but that don't mean you still not gonna pay for it.
Same bad time, same bad channel every time. You know what I mean? But I think with that one, I think we're good. I think we're gonna sing our way on out of here.
Yeah, see, Tess really let us know when to wrap it up.
Yeah, thanks a lot, there, Tess. All right, who looks good?
Do you have any podcasts that you?
Oh, yo, Super Gamecraft is on right now, actually.
Oh,
Hell yeah.
Alright.
Yeah, they are.
Can you put that in?
There. Yeah, I'll just throw it in there. Super Gamecraft. They're not podcasting right now, but they are a podcast channel.
Right.
I just put it in the drawer.
So,
Ooh.
as we get that set up,
Super Gamecraft, craft with a K. That's the only thing that's spelled funny about it.
they are.
All right, let's get some outros out. The way, yo, it's been your boy, your host with the most, Mr. High Fly Guy Kai him motherfucking self. And I want to say thanks for coming through. Shout out to everybody who came through today. It's a lot more than I'm gonna want to name, but we appreciate y'all for sliding through. And I'm gonna send it over to my main man Malik.
Yo, it's your boy, Kill Him Slowly. Thank you. Oh my gosh, it looks like there's been a portal ripping into my world. So I'm gonna get sucked away into this eventually. Goodbye, guys.
and he sucked. Okay. I don't know why I made that sound. Actually, I apologize for that. Hi guys, it's Silly_Willy TV, and I was super thrilled to have you all here. Fantastic show.
Oh, man. On that note, from us to y'all, wherever you are, near or far, we want to say thank you for sliding into another episode of The Triumvirate. This has been episode 11. Make sure you follow us on everything, Discord, YouTube, and of course the Twitch as well.
I do want to. I don't care about that reset.
Damn.
No. Thank you, Killam, for resubbing back in. And
gotta put it back.
I do want to actually do a shout out to Baba. Thank you very much for the what almost made it out to be about 600 biddies.
Hey, Baba,
thank you,
yes, sir.
Thank you for that. We do appreciate that. Just as an FYI, guys, we do actually have some new links in if you click the About tab, and I'm not gonna say About section. That's throwing a lot of people off. So on the About tab, where it has all of our information and other such links, there are 2 new links down there for direct ways to support us if you don't want to have to go. And we are doing minor fund fees and certain trademark kind of stuff. I'm not gonna push too hard. We don't have anything official up there yet. We haven't made any announcements, but trying to bring your. At any rate, what's upcoming? Tomorrow we've got this weekend we've got takeovers and more individual, and then obviously next week we have more podcast related stuff, guys. Until then, this is the raid message. Please be sure to show this in a Tri-Fam love. Thank you all so much for everybody that was here. Yeah, take it easy. Have a fantastic rest of your morning, afternoon. Much love, cheers, and we'll catch you all next time, guys. Cheers, much love, show the hype.
Let's actually get in there and show some love to make sure, because these guys are good people.